Hello, my name's Sam and I'm here to share with you my experiences of working with Louisa. I already had my own business and had been working within my own business for 25 years. It was a therapy business. I started originally using touch therapies, and over the years I'd evolved my business to offer a much more holistic approach, but more coaching, more mentoring. I was already selling packages and programs. I still had my clients that had been coming to me for years for those little one-to-ones, but I was moving much more in the direction of a coaching business where I was selling group programs and VIP sessions and VIP programs. So I'd been doing this for a while, but it hadn't really kind of taken off. I had been selling programs and successfully, and you know, it was okay, but it wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. I'd known Louisa for a while and I knew her as a person, I knew her as a friend, and I kind of had watched her business. I'd watched her business growth and she was really where I wanted to be. So we had some conversations about me joining her program, and initially I was a little bit hesitant. It was a big investment for me. At the time, I think I was probably around £1,500 a month, something like that. Perhaps not consistently. So some months would be more than that, but then other months would be less. And it was a big investment for me to make that commitment to spend that amount of money on myself and my business. It was also the time, because my daughter is at school and I was working within primary school hours plus working evenings. I was delivering to my clients. There was a lot of forward facing delivery, and all of the other stuff that you need to do within a business wasn't really happening very much. So I was time poor at the time, and wasn't really sure how this was going to work. Within a month of working with Louisa, I had sold packages that actually made back my investment within that first month. I had sold packages and programs that paid for the investment straight away within 1 month. Within 3 months, I had sold out a live event. And that feeling of watching those emails ping in with that PayPal notification that someone else had booked and paid to attend my live event was just magical. It was absolutely magical. So that was within 3 months of working with Louisa. Over the course of working with her, I now have a sales funnel. I have a journey that clients can go on to work with me. I have a 3-tiered business. Didn't even know what one of those was when I first started working with Louisa. So there are different ways I can serve my clients. And this opens up, it leverages my income and my business. I didn't have any of this when I first started working with her. So really quickly, I noticed the changes within myself and my business and my income, but also how I was spending my time. One of the first things I did when I started working with Louisa was to work with a VA. This changed not just my life, but my VA's life as well. So this lady had been made redundant about 6 months beforehand. She is literally a gift from the universe. And this is what I love about this kind of work and doing, and what's happened within my business journey, because it was a stretch for me to even think about other people doing things within my business. It was hard. It was like, oh, how could I possibly get someone else to do my stuff? I need to do it. Need control. But I made that step, and without doing that, my business wouldn't be where it was. And the reason I did that was because of Louisa. The ripple this has had is I can serve more clients. I can get my message out there. I can literally change more lives because I am not doing all of the things that I really don't like doing. But it's not just changed my life and my family because I have more time with my family now. It's changed my VA's life as well because she now has her own VA business. And she has other people that she's working for. It's changed her family's life because she's at home, working from home, and she's there for her daughters when she needs to be, and her family. This is a ripple effect that happens. It's not just about us, not just about you. It wasn't just about me. It was about everybody around me. And all of this has happened since working with Louisa. So within 3 months, I'd sold out my first live event. That felt amazing. I was then making 5K months. So this became my normal. And then last month, I did a 10K month. And that was just off the scale. If you'd have asked me right at the beginning of working with Louisa if I thought that was possible, I would have said no. But it totally, not just is possible, it has happened. And all of this is down to the support and the knowledge and the guidance that Louisa gives me and the other ladies in her program. It has meant that I have leverage in my business. It has meant my business has grown. I can help more people. It has meant that I'm employing somebody who has made a difference to their life. My happiness is off the scale. I had booked a 3-week holiday for this year. COVID took kind of care of that and I just got 2 weeks. But I have already booked a 3-week holiday for next year, and I've also paid for my sons and their girlfriends and my grandson and the new baby that will be born by next year to come on holiday with me to celebrate my 0 birthday. I wouldn't have been able to do that if my business wasn't where it is now. And that is all thanks to Louisa. As a coach, she is amazing. You can probably tell I love her. Absolutely love her. As a business coach, she's fabulous. I've had other business coaches. I have worked with other business coaches, and you know, she's amazing. She leads by example. I knew how I wanted my business to be. I'd watched her business. I knew that's what I wanted. So I knew that she'd done it. She's not like other business coaches who do a lot of talking about what it's like, but actually that's not what their business is. Louisa's business is how it is. And she shares, she's like, I'm testing this in my business, and then she'll share with us what's worked and what hasn't. So I don't have to. I'm like, okay, that doesn't work. I'm not going to do that. There is always something. So if I ask a question about something, she'll go, there's a training for that. Her library of resources is huge. And I would say, really, access her library. I don't access her library as much as I should do. As much as I know that there is gold in there. She's always telling me there is gold in there. I know that there is. I haven't even accessed probably half of it. And I've had this amount of success in my business. Just imagine what I can do when I access the other half. She holds the space. She holds you accountable. But she's gentle with it. She's loving. She's funny. The laughter. She she swears for me. That's the kind of personal thing. I love the way Louisa swears. And she'll do a swear if I have a sale and I'm like, and she'll swear for me. She sends me those fabulous gifts. And when I'm crying, and saying I don't want to do this anymore because I'm feeling crap, because in business, being honest, that happens. She's there. She'll listen to me And then she'll kind of go, right, okay then, Sam. Right, you've got that off your chest. You can stop crying now. And then off we go again. I'm like, yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, yeah, it's a load of rubbish. I don't really want to stop doing this. I do really want to do it. I just needed to get that off my chest. She knows what it's like to run a business. She knows what it's like to juggle. She knows what it's like to be pulled from here to there. She also knows what it's like to have success. And this is the thing. From an energy perspective, energy expands, energy grows, and when you hang around with someone who is successful, it kind of rubs off. So hanging around with Louisa, being part of her program is magical because of the other women that are there too, and how you learn from them, they learn from you, and how you support each other. That is incredible. It's all the things that you learn when you're listening to somebody else that is magic. It has just been the most fabulous experience, and I would recommend it to anybody that really is serious about their business, and I mean serious about your business. If you want to make a difference in other people's lives, do this. Work with Louisa. If you want to make a difference in your own life, if you want more money, definitely, more success, but success in a way that doesn't like drain you, because it's all about working with your energy. If you want more happiness, if you want to feel energized by your business instead of dragged down by it, work with Louisa. If you want all of that to expand and rub off onto your family, work with Louisa. If you want that ripple effect in your life, work with Louisa. You really, really, really won't regret it. What I paid for my investment in this, it's probably worth 10 times that. Literally, the difference that it's made in my life is priceless. So if you are hesitant about working with Louisa, just stop being hesitant and say yes to yourself, because it really changes your life and everybody else's around you. It will benefit you if you are serious about your life and your business's life, and all of the people whose lives will change when you work with her. Tips and advice. Make the most of what she has in her huge library of resources, because as she tells me, and as I know, there is gold in there. She is literally so open with all her knowledge. You know, she will share everything that she's experienced in her growth in her business. She's happy to share that. So when you work with her, you are getting so much knowledge and understanding because of the people that she's worked with, and this is really key. I know that Louisa has been coached and mentored by people that I hold in high esteem, and that is filtering down to me, because that's how energy works. So if you're hesitating in any way, stop and just say yes. You really, really won't regret it.